The Northern Cape will be the hardest hit by climate change if policymakers fail to make the necessary changes now. This comes out during the draft climate change bill consultation workshop which is taking place in Kimberley. The bill, once adopted, will be a single legal reference on matters of climate change.
Irregular rainfall patterns, drought that has gripped many parts of the country, leaving government no choice but to declare the Northern, Western and Eastern Cape as disaster areas. Policymakers say these are a few pressing issues that are putting pressure on government to finalize the climate change bill. The bill, once passed, will give the Minister of Environmental Affairs powers to punish those found endangering the environment.
Well, the bill gives the minister to ensure that the companies will have to comply with their emission targets, failure of which they will be liable to a fine of approximately 10 million.
Drought-stricken farmers in the Northern Cape could already be feeling the impact of climate change. Many have had to sell their animals, reduce staff and heavily rely on the fodder bank that has been established by the Department of Agriculture and Land Reform. Farmers in the Karoo have been plagued by drought for the past 5 years now.
5 years of such, shall we say, well below average rainfall, and in some areas we have scientists looking at that. There's been a dieback of shrubs. Now these shrubs feed sheep, and therefore there's an underlying agricultural aspect to that.
Implementation will not be easy. Provincial departments like the one in the Northern Cape have no scientists to deal with research related to climate change. Officials also lament the lack of funding. Cash-strapped local municipalities currently do not employ environmental officers.
So for me, it goes beyond that. You know, it touches on the human element as well, to how you approach it, because you might as well, you might as well insult an individual at that level to say, don't cut down the tree, you're causing deforestation. You know, one of the ladies said to me that I'm collecting this firewood because the paraffin stove is only enough to bath my granddaughter, you know, but the firewood is for cooking and my husband and I to warm our own water.
Similar consultations have already happened in 3 provinces and will continue in Limpopo and the Western Cape next week. Written submissions on the bill will close on the 8th of August. Margaret Mutibi, SABC News, Kimberley.